Album of the Week, episode 27. Hey guys, this week we're looking at The Dream by Ryan Kisor. Ryan Kisor is a trumpet player. He currently plays lead trumpet for the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra. He used to play second with them. Now he plays lead probably for the past 10 years or so. I think that might be completely off, but great lead player, but he's also a fantastic improviser. And that's really what he became known as when he was younger. What award was it? I'll put it right here or something. He won a pretty prestigious award when he was younger. He's from Sioux City, I think. He is just a really talented, hardworking, obviously, trumpet player. He's great. So this particular album was recorded May 28th, 2001. Put out by Crisscross Jazz. It was recorded in Brooklyn, New York. And we've got Ryan Kisor, of course, on trumpet, Eric Alexander on tenor sax. On one of the tracks, I believe, just Fiesta Mojo by Dizzy Gillespie at the very end. And then we got Peter Zach on piano, John Weber on bass, Willie Jones III on the drums. And then we've also got some percussion. Renato Thoms, not familiar with him, but he plays some percussion on Fiesta Mojo as well. So as far as the tracks go, we've got all originals except for two. One I already mentioned is Fiesta Mojo, and then also I Should Care by Con Stordal Weston. Maybe those three. I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to check that out after this. But all the other six are written by Ryan Kisor himself. All originals. We've got Minor Ordeal, The Dream, which is the name of the album, Deception, Calypso Cove, Bert's Blues, and Panic Attack. So this is a really, really cool album. I listened to it a few times actually, just because it was so good. We've got album notes in here, so be sure to purchase this. I've linked below where you can buy a copy of this. It's a little older, so it's gonna be, I think it probably on Amazon like 20 bucks or so. But excuse me. He's just so good. Ryan Kisor is absolutely phenomenal. He is one of my favorite jazz trumpet players. He's got to be in the top 10, especially current living jazz trumpet players. He is amazing. I'm a huge fan of Ryan Kisor. As far as this album goes, my favorite on here is the third track, Deception. If I'm hearing it right, it sounds like it's got the changes to Cherokee. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So it's just a tune, a contrafact, I guess, written over the Cherokee changes. And Ryan Kisor is in a cup mute, and he just sounds so good, so relaxed. The whole band does. It's just a really, really great album. I love this album so much. I'll be listening to it many, many times. But yeah, if you aren't aware of Ryan Kisor, he's put out many other albums. And if you want to hear some great lead trumpet playing, check out the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra. He's really, really good. I'll probably do some more of his albums in the future. So check it out. It's also on Spotify if you want to listen there as well, which is what I did actually. Just it's more convenient for me. But I do always purchase the albums if it's something that I like, to support the artist and for the liner notes, and it's just kind of cool to have, you know, that piece of history. If Spotify decides to turn off one day, I don't have that anymore, but I have a physical copy of it. I don't know. I like it. Yeah, anyways, for next week, did I say that was the track of the week? Was Deception. I don't know if I officially said that. That was this week's track of the week. For next week, we're doing a little bit of a different one. We're looking at a Christian artist, actually, Mike Westendorf, and his album Everything for Good. It's still in its little pack. I actually played with Mike last week I'll just tell you the date. It was February 2nd and 3rd. It was a fun gig. I played with him. I played trumpet, a little bass, but he's a Christian artist doing a lot of ministry for 18 to 25-year-olds, which is pretty cool. So everything for good. I'll link below where you can purchase that on his website, I'm assuming. I got this album for free, actually, and then I got another one for free just because I played with him. He just gave me an album, so I figured I might as well at least give him an album of the week. Two, probably not for a bit, but I've got other albums that I want to do. But I wanted to do this one. This is going to be a fun one. So, yeah, I'll talk more about him and his ministry next week, but that's the plan for next week. Everything for Good, Mike Westendorf, if you want to follow along with me. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching this week's Album of the Week. If you like the video, give me a big old thumbs up. Helps me out a ton. Appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you never miss another video with me. Comment below any album suggestions. I'm always open to new albums. I have a lot more albums that I have, but it's starting to dwindle a little bit. This is number 27, so, you know, I probably have another 30 or so, so I'll have to start getting some new albums in here soon. It's fun for me too. So yeah, comment below if you have any suggestions that you want to hear. I think that's everything, so I'll see you next week.